So you want to build a successful woodworking shop into Etsy. I mean, we've sold so far a lot of products here. I was talking about business and Pinterest. I was talking about scrunchies. We were talking before about how to create a logo. We were talking about how to sell candles. We were talking about a lot of stuff of how we can get started into Etsy. But if you want to sell some woodworking into your shop of your actual store, into Etsy, I think speaking about this kind of niche is not so far what you want to sell into Etsy. So if you do want to get started, the very first important thing to do is to create your store here into Etsy. So go into etsy.com. I'm gonna just delete this part which is shop. And once you want to do is to hit into sign up. Once you sign up, you want to provide of course an email, a passcode, and then with that being said, you can click into this section that says become a seller. In my case, it's already appeared as shop manager because I already have a shop. Not created yet, but I've already been signed up into a shop. So once I click into shop manager, I actually can start to work here into Etsy. To go into sales channel, you can locate here your store. So we created this into another video. What we want to do is to delete all of this and change that into this niche, this category of the woodworking. So go into the edit shop, and here as you can see you can change even our name if you want to do. So I can go into Canva because this is an amazing place. Once again, I'm telling you guys to design almost anything here. So if I go into the very first part of Canva after I created my account totally for free, you can go and look out for Etsy banner, and there's a bunch of ideas that I can use to actually start creating my shop online. And the best part is that this is totally for free, guys. So if I even kind of like for the Etsy banner, I'm gonna look for wood. Here is the process, here is the ideas that I can start selling. For example, this one that says brown cream minimalistic Etsy shop cover, and here actually it kind of looks, the woodworking is looking really great. So I can go into the customize the template, and here I want to change all the elements that I do want to add into my store. For example, the phone number, the email, the location, my feature product, and of course my brand. If you don't know what kind of brand or the name that you want to add into your brand, you don't have to worry about that. You can go into whatever place into a actual brand generator name. For example, the name Fatso. So here if I go in for wood working here, I either have retired, food, conceptual, left woodworking, carpet wood, or I'm just gonna type wood, and I can look for more ideas. For example, organic wood. I have lazy wood, flat wood, spicy wood, temporary wood, loose wood. So there's a lot of ideas that you can choose in here. And after that, let's say ink wood or rolling wood. So I can go into the templates of this one, and I can go for rolling wood ink, and good working to make you inspired. I think this one is actually accurate for me. You can even change the actual logo. So I'm going to go for good work logo. And there we go. This is a lot of graphics that you can choose. You can go to the graphics. I'm going to delete this one actually, and I'm going to look for something more interesting. Actually, this one actually looks really great for me. Just going to make this a little bit more big enough, and to resize that like this. And there we are actually good to go. I can go into share. I'm going to download this. I'm going to hit into download. And once my image, my banner has been downloaded, I'm going to go back here into my shop. Hit into the edit section. I'm going to delete this layout. I don't want to see this anymore. And I'm just importing here my actual product. So voila, it's looking really great so far. And we've done that within the just 3 minutes we were talking for. Hit into save. And boom, we've already created this. Now last thing, we just need to add the logo in here, right? So I can go back in here. As you can see, we just did that even in the banner section like this. So I can just delete this logo that I was just creating. I can go in here, copy my logo, go back into the other design and paste that in here, and I'm just going to redrag this like that. There we go. And go into share of course, like this. I'm gonna hit into download. I want to compress the file with a lower quality, and I'm gonna download this. So once I download this, it's exactly the same process. gonna go back here into Etsy, gonna just go into new file, and I want to choose my product. So with that being said, this is how we can get started, guys. Now, in order to import your stuff here into the rolling wood, the woodworking, I can strongly suggest you to first of all take a look into how our people are doing here into Etsy. So go into Etsy.com once again back. I'm gonna go into the lift, and here I want to look for woodworking, and I'm gonna take a look into the stores that are doing well here. So they have the custom branding iron for wood, they have farmhouse, they have chicken cob, they have folding like this. Gonna close into one that you kind of like, hit into the store, and take a look into this one, how this one is looking like. If you don't like it, you can just close this and look out for more ideas. For example, this one that says a star seller, so I'm gonna close, I'm gonna select this option, gonna hit into the shopper, and voila, these are all the examples that you can choose to get started. As you can see, this guy has 21,000 sales. It's a lot. But speaking about this site, I think this one is not looking so amazing. You can do so much better than that. So the presentation is really important when you want to do that. So with that being said, guys, I want to take inspiration of this store, and I want to do exactly the same thing. So this store kind of looked like mine. I'm just taking an inspiration, of course. I'm just not copying paste. Of course, we're not doing that. So after that, go into listing. Once you do have this one already been created, hit into add a listing, and here you can add whatever you want to do. For example, this guy has this custom branding iron for wood. This is the UK plug, US plug, blah blah blah. This guy is selling a lot of the woodworking that this guy has done so far. So you can import your images in here, add a photo, and go into the title. So this is like a wood working for a custom I don't know, maybe this is like a desktop or whatever you are doing here. So what you want to do here into title, well, a little bit more down here into the Dutch text, you want to have as much information as your content so people can look out for that into Etsy. And the very latest part that you can do to promote stuff of Etsy is to look out for Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Even if you don't like those kind of social networks, you can look out for Pinterest. Now Pinterest is an amazing place to look out for a lot of ideas. As you can see, we looked for a product named for scrunchies. So this is for, we were creating some store into another video of scrunchies, but here I'm going to do exactly the same thing, the same process. The process is exactly the same. Look out for your keyword, let's say for example wood projects or woodworking projects, and here as you can see we have the process of how we create our stuff. And as you can see, people are importing their own actual URL. You can do exactly the same thing as people are doing that. So this is like an amazing way to promote your project, your work, and you don't have to pay for that. This is organic promotion. We are just posting this for people, and when people are interested into your store, they're gonna click that, and they're gonna just being redirected into your actual shop of Etsy. So this is how you can get started into Etsy. You want to be creative, you want to have as much presentation, good presentation that you can. And we've reached into the very end of the video, guys. But just in case you have any question, you can leave it down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, guys. Hopefully you guys are doing so well. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you on the next video. I'll see you very soon.